Welcome to the blue corner, world-class mixed martial artist, Jeff Monson.
Brazilian jiu-jitsu black belt. And two-time Abu Dhabi submission wrestling world champion. 43 career victories. Cage Warriors heavyweight champion. Please welcome to the ring, from the United States of America, the Snowman, Jeff Monson!
Jeff Monson, I talked about the two arenas being back-to-back. Well, he's gonna have to cross one entire arena to get to the other arena. That's where the ring lies. It has been a long road, so why not another long walk to finally get a chance to meet the man he has always wanted to face because he considers him the best ever. And tell me, what would be going through his thoughts right now? If you were in this position right now, what would you be thinking fighting Fedor Emelianenko?
I was just trying to get focused and pay attention to the task at hand, you know, trying to stay calm and going through different game plans, different scenarios.
And what would be the task at hand, though? Knowing the style of Fedor, what would be the task at hand?
Well, if I was Monson, I would think that his best game plan would be to try to take the fight to the ground and make Fedor work from the bottom. You know, Monson's got a great wrestling background and a very extensive jiu-jitsu background, so he's going to be at his best where he can get somebody down and stay on top of him and work from there.
Fabricio Verdum was able to get the arm 1 minute 9 seconds. And then Antonio Silva, who's a giant at 264 pounds, was able to ride Fedor for long periods of time, and that proved to be the demise of Fedor. So let's see if Monson does take the fight to the ground.
Yeah, Silva's a huge, huge man, and Fedor just wasn't able to get out from under him. He put up a hell of a fight, but at the end, he just was unable to get out and took a lot of damage.
Where do you put Monson, though, in terms of his striking skills?
Well, he's never been much of a striker. He's predominantly a grappler.
Now, let's go to Mike Markham for the official introduction of the one and only.
Ladies and gentlemen, the transcendent Fedor Emelianenko
is a 12-time Sambo champion. Champion of the King of Kings. Pride Grand Prix Tournament champion. Pride Heavyweight Champion of the World. 31 career victories. Past winner of Knockout of the Year. Please, welcome to the ring! The man considered the greatest MMA fighter of all time! From Russia, he is the last Emperor, Fedor Emelianenko!
And you hear the roar as they anticipate the entrance of Fedor Emelianenko. welcomes the tremendous opportunity that M1 Global has given them to show them their one and only, the last emperor, Fedor Emelianenko, coming here to take on Jeff Monson, the Snowman. That is the wife of Fedor Emelianenko. And for Fedor Emelianenko, family is first. There is his brother.
Ladies and gentlemen, watching around the world, welcome to Olympic Stadium in beautiful Moscow, Russia, as M1 Global presents the Battle of Legends. We are set for the evening's main event. The head judge is Eno Alberga. The judges scoring this bout, Marco Gruerson, Vyacheslav Kizilov, and Viktor Korniev. The timekeeper is Dmitry Zarshikov. Your referee will be Yuji Shimada. This bout is scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds in the M1 Global Heavyweight Division. Introducing first, the man standing to my left and fighting out of the blue corner. He stands 176 centimeters, 5 feet 8 inches tall. His official weight, 107.5 kilograms, uneven 237 pounds. His professional record outstanding at 42 victories opposite 12 defeats. Please welcome the battle-tested veteran MMA star fighting out of Coconut Creek, Florida, USA, Jeff the Snowman Monson. His opponent stands across the ring to my right and fights out of the red corner. He stands 183 centimeters and 6 feet tall. His official weight tonight, 108.1 kilograms, uneven 238 pounds. His professional record, stellar at 31 victories opposite 4 defeats. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the legendary and famed international MMA superstar, regarded by many as the best mixed martial arts of all time, fighting out of Strikeforce, Russia, Fedor Emelianenko. Your referee to give the instructions, Yuji Shimada.
5 minutes, 3 rounds. No headbutting, no attack throwing, no gloves or lobs. On the ground, no kicks of face and knee too. Okay? Free fight, free fight. Shake up. Let's go on.
The final instructions by the referee, Yuji Shimada, and this is it. This is what the world has been waiting for, and you MMA fans all around the country are going to get a chance to see this phenomenal main event. Fedor, the last emperor, Emelianenko taking off the Snowman, Jeff Monson. Emelianenko in the black trunks, Monson in the red. Monson operating out of the southpaw stance, and right away, Monson going to try to take it to the ground, just what my announcing partner Jeremy Horn said it would go.
That's unusual. I'm not used to seeing Monson fighting in the southpaw stance. I wonder if he thinks that's going to give him benefit to his wrestling ability.
And you see the quickness up, and Emelianenko already landing that uppercut, trying to throw that uppercut. You see the kick now being set up, trying to soften up the stance of Monson. Don't blink, folks. You're only going to need the very edge of your seat to watch this fight.
Fedor was looking very sharp and fast, throwing good, clean, straight shots. Monson having a hard time closing the distance.
Look at the concentration in the eyes of Fedor Emelianenko. the greatest fighter of all time in the MMA. A decade where he enjoyed supremacy unlike any other fighter in the world. And now he's trying to reclaim all that. Softening up the stance of Monson with those sweeping kicks. But so far, Monson has not been able to get near Emelianenko. Emelianenko keeping him at bay with those kicks, Jeremy.
Fedor's doing a real good job of just staying calm, throwing shots here and there, and he's reading when Monson's coming at him, and he's just sidestepping, getting out of the way.
There's the striking skills of Emelianenko being exemplified right there. Mixing it up. You're already seeing blood coming out of the nose of Monson as he has tasted a couple of left hands on that right area of his nose. And you hear the crowd now urging on their living legend, Fedor Emelianenko. Even the Prime Minister of Russia, Vladimir Putin. Backing up Monson now. Emelianenko in total concentration. The task at hand, trying to topple this 5'8", 237-pound bowling ball that seems to be coming at you downhill. 2 kicks in a row right there again by Emelianenko, trying to soften up the stance of Monson. Jeremy, you see the blood now coming from the nose of Monson.
Yeah, he's eating more than a few straight shots. He's doing a real good job, though. He's staying calm, even though he's taking hard shots. He's not, looks like we had a low blow there.
Saying that's a low blow. Yushi Shimada.
Yeah, he's doing a good job of just staying calm and trying to stay in his game plan. He's not getting frustrated. He's not flailing. He's just waiting and trying to pick his time to look for that takedown.
That left kick right around the quad area of Monson. And Monson eventually now trying to go to kick that to the ground. Now, you see Fedor right on top.
Yeah, Monson got in tight. Fedor was very fast, got a good reversal out of it. Now he's on top, working out of the half guard. Monson's got that underhook, though. He's going to be looking to turn to his left, I imagine, and try to recover a full guard.
And here's with the Sambo skills of Fedor. He would have none of it. He's had success upright with his striking abilities. So Fedor goes back up on top. Goes back upright. And there's that left kick, then landing repeatedly.
And Monson's going to need to try to do something about that. He doesn't want to take too many of those.
So what can he do to defend against that there, Jeremy?
Well, if he knows that Fedor's going to continue to throw that low kick, he should try to time that straight left possibly, or just shoot that single when that kick's coming. The more kicks he takes on that leg, the harder it's going to be for him to set up that shot.
Fedor that time smartly not kicking the outside leg, coming to the inside of the right leg of Monson, mixing it up. Monson trying to get in, but not able to because of that kick. And Emelianenko doing a great job of fending him off, keeping him at bay with those kicks around. Good right in! Good right in! That was right on the chin!
Definitely, Fedor's doing a good job of capitalizing, getting back on top. Monson's got that underhook, though. Fedor's got to stay busy, or Monson's going to have some time to recover and get back to work.
And this is where Monson's jiu-jitsu skills take hold. A master down on the ground there.
He's going to look for that same thing, try to dive up onto that single.
And he, again, Emelianenko will have none of it. Final 30 seconds of round number 1. And again, Monson ain't willing to take the punches to try to get inside on Emelianenko and take him down.
Yeah, Monson's very tough, but he's got to try to set up that shot a little bit better. He's not going to get him down just shooting cold like that.
So this first round has been all Fedor Emelianenko. The final seconds of round number 1 come to a close. And it's been that kick, that left kick of Fedor Emelianenko that has kept Monson at bay.
Looks to me like Monson's already limping a little bit as he walks back to his corner.
But then, I've been jotting it down. I've counted 27 kicks that have been landed. That left kick right to the outside of the leg of Monson, so that's got to take its toll.
Oh, absolutely. That's gonna cause him a lot of problems trying to shoot that takedown on that leg. Here's where Monson got in, got a hold of that, but Fedor did a great job of turning him over, coming to the half guard. Monson trying to come up onto that single leg, and Fedor just stepped up out of it, bringing him back to his feet.
Now Monson coming back, and again, Vladimir Putin, nervous moments for the Prime Minister.
Right.
And now you go with that right hand. just missed, but you see the nose right there. That's when the blood started coming from the nose of Monson. It was that left. And those punches are landing there, forcing Monson to go down. But Monson is going to have to pay that price, Jeremy, to get inside.
Yeah, definitely. He's going to have to eat the shots to get a hold of him unless he can throw some of his own. But like I said, he needs to do something to take him down. Otherwise, he's going to have a long, long night.
So that first round belongs to the last Emperor. In my books, how'd you score it?
Oh, absolutely. Fedor did everything he wanted to. Landed a lot of shots, stopped the takedowns, did some work from the top. He won that round, hands down.
So Jeff Monson now gets himself. This is the man who's got a master's in psychology. He's going to need every ounce of any kind of mental edge he could possibly derive to go up against Fedor, the last Emperor Emelianenko. Round number 2. Scheduled for 3. Fedor Emelianenko in the black. Jeff Monson in the red trunks. Good right hand. Good right hand that knocks down Monson.
Fedor showing a lot of patience, not diving in. That's how he got caught against Verdum. Dove right in after he hurt him and dove into a triangle.
And again, Monson trying to take down Fedor, not able to. Look at the blood now. Now on the lip, as a couple of those right hands now have opened that cut. The lip of Monson now bleeding. Fedor goes back to that kick, now coming with the right rather than the left. First round, I counted 27 kicks by Emelianenko with the left, landing on the right thigh. There's another one. The right thigh of Monson. He was limping. Monson now waiting, trying to get Emelianenko to come down with him.
Yeah, both guys actually showing a lot of patience. Fedor's landing his shots and not going to the ground. Monson's sticking to his game plan and trying to get him there.
Great strategic fight. Fedor showing the quickness of hands as he has landed. As a striker, you only have to look at the face of Monson to know how accurate he's been with those shots. Blood from the nose, blood from the lip of Monson. From good right hand. Good right hand, but Monson, I guess, is trying to get him to come down there. Taking some time.
Yeah, I think maybe Monson's decided if he takes a hard shot, he's just gonna go down with it, hoping that Fedor will follow him down because he's having no luck taking him down.
Again, a master's degree in psychology. He knows what he's doing. That was Vadim Finkelstein, who was watching right there. The co-founder of M1 Global. That's bringing these type of fights to the world.
Don't let him back you up!
Now you can see the blood starting to bother Monson, trying to drop that head. But you can see the strength of Monson right there as he had that tremendous leverage right there, Jeremy.
Yeah, it's still Fedor able to just move and stay fast and light on his feet, not letting Monson come anywhere near him.
Monson, I asked about his striking kick, and that's not a great kick. Monson goes underneath that right hand of Emelianenko. The thinking man's fighter now, Vladimir Putin, wondering what he would do with one of his Sambo moves. Maybe get in there and execute one of his patented Harai Goshi move. Monson now tasting his own blood as that blood is coming through his mouth, through his nose. Monson, on the other hand,
he's going to have to change up his strategy. He can't just keep diving for those legs. He's got to throw some punches or at least shoot when Fedor attacks. That's the only way he's going to get this fight to the ground.
Monson may not be able to walk home tonight.
He may not be able to walk back to his corner at the end of his round.
Again, adrenaline pumped out of Monson, keeping him from feeling that pain, but definitely it's going to cripple him before the night is over. Monson trying to make his way in there. Referee Yushi Shimada bringing him back up. Fedor, ever the patient one. Like a striking mongoose.
Monson certainly showing how tough he is. A lot of these shots that Fedor is hitting him with would put other people to sleep, and Monson's still hanging in there.
So psychological, what does that do to a fighter, though? When here you got a guy taking everything you got.
You know, it can change. Some people get disheartened. I used to train with a guy years ago that when somebody took his best shots, he just smiled because that meant he got to keep hitting them.
Monson right now, face covered with blood, showing the marksmanship of the striking ability of Fedor Emelianenko. Shouting now. I love the instructions being shouted to Fedor. They're in English.
Yeah, I noticed that. That's unusual. They're calling for that outside low kick and asking him to put his hands up.
Another right hand on the lip. Now let's see if Monson can succeed. But again, Fedor's so good at leverage.
Monson's right in that half guard. This is where he wanted to be. It's something he was looking for. He's got to get busy, though, or Fedor's going to step up out of it again.
Monson trying to get his leg into it, but not able to. Final seconds now of round number 2. Maybe too late here for Monson.
Absolutely. In a decent spot there, but he's not able to make anything of it.
So far, very strategic fight on the part of both of these guys, on the part of Emelianenko. Just tremendous patience, Jeremy.
Absolutely. He's landing hard shots. He's sticking to his game plan. He's not diving into the ground carelessly. He's working his game plan. To his credit, Monson is sticking to his game plan as well. A lot of times, when you have grapplers that are unsuccessful trying to get people down, they start to and that gets them knocked out.
And then you see some of that action right there. And again, so smart of Monson to go down and just wait there.
Yeah, you know, I mean, if you're not going to be able to take the guy down, sometimes it's worth a try. Drop into your back to see if he'll follow you down, especially after taking a hard shot, to see if he'll follow you down thinking you're hurt, maybe give you an opportunity to work something that way.
The wife of Fedor Emelianenko is that going to win the fight for you? No, it's not.
Certainly not. It's just a tactic to try to get a hold of the guy, but you got to be counting on a submission if you're working that type of strategy.
And then you see the blood from the lip, from the nose, from the strikes landed by Fedor Emelianenko. And again, Fedor's so adept and so good at leverage, not allowing Jeff Monson, when he gets down there, to try to get any kind of advantage right there.
Yeah, Fedor's a great wrestler himself, so he's not going to be easy to take down no matter what.
This is round number 3. The third and final round. As they shake hands, Jeff Monson in the red trunks, Fedor, the last Emperor Emelianenko in the black. It has been that left kick that's going to render Jeff Monson crippled here before the night is over. Trying for a big uppercut with Emelianenko, not changing the angles of his shots.
Fedor's looking really fast and really sharp with those punches, throwing right down the middle, staying very calm, keeping distance, backing up.
Trying to end it. And there's that throwing technique. Maybe he learned that from the Prime Minister.
Yeah, he's just sidestepping and shucking him off. He doesn't want to have any part of it. He's doing well on his feet, wants to keep it there.
Good right hand, right on the bridge of the nose of Monson right there by Fedor. These are 4-ounce gloves, and they hurt when they land.
Absolutely, yeah. It doesn't feel good to get hit with gloves that are that small, especially when you got somebody like Fedor throwing the punches.
Still sticking with that left leg that has not been able to allow Monson to get in. And now Monson comes in with a kick, and down goes Monson off that Sambo, combat Sambo move right there by Fedor Emelianenko.
That's something that Fedor's done in the past real well. He's just a knee tap, and it works real well for him.
And look now, that leg now is just barely hanging there now from those shots.
He's doing a real good job throwing kicks, but not going to it too much. He's mixing his hands in there. So Monson has to respect both and can't really give either one of them the attention they need to stop it.
And that's it. I'm telling you, that leg is going to be absolutely rendered helpless.
Yeah, absolutely.
He could barely get up on that leg.
He's definitely a hard time standing up on that leg.
That was brushing the lip right there of Monson. A little right hand by Fedor. And it's almost like it's a heavy bag in front of him right now for Fedor. Except the heavy bag is named Jeff Monson.
Yeah, he's able to do whatever he wants here. I think he's going to figure Jeff out, when he's going to shoot, how he's going to shoot, that type of thing. And granted, with that leg not working as well as he did at the start of the fight, it's going to have an easier time.
The corner of Monson now yelling the time to him.
He needs to try to time something on those kicks or those punches. Shoot on that kick or maybe clinch on those punches. But like I said, he's not going to get it just letting Fedor beat him up and then shoot and hold every once in a while.
And Jeremy, that overhand right that now comes with the uppercut, but the overhand right that Fedor throws so hard to see.
Oh, absolutely. Like I said, he's incredibly fast, and this time he's throwing right down the middle, which I'm sure is catching people off guard. Normally, he throws that right hand over the top real wild. Right down the middle of it this time.
And I like the position of his shoulders when he throws these shots because he's not lunging. Not lunging at all.
Yeah, like I said, he's doing a real good job positionally, just stepping in, throwing those shots, and then keeping his distance. A lot of guys will throw that shot and then just charge in because they're not paying attention to their distance.
Now, they're going to ask, he's asking for the doctor, the doctor to come in and examine him, because that lip is badly cut. There's blood coming underneath, inside.
Is it okay?
Yeah, you got a cut on the outside of his lip, possibly some teeth from the tooth.
Wait, you too much breathing? Maybe I stop, okay? Please, keep on too much breathing.
Fedor just content on waiting, and now the doctor now making his way.
Okay.
But meanwhile, though, the corner of Monson has had time to have that blood stop.
You can do it, okay? That's okay.
Doctor looking at it right now.
Yeah, they're supposed to just clear the blood away and let the doctor take a look at it, let the doctor assess whether or not he can continue to fight.
Referee Yushi Shimai, let's see some of the action here in round number 3, trying to get a takedown of Jeff Monson.
Yeah, like I said, Fedor's just too quick. He's stepping aside. Monson's not setting it up at all. He's just diving in. And like I said, Fedor's a great wrestler himself, so he's able to sprawl out on those, and Jeff's not coming anywhere near it. Looks like they're going to restart the fight. The blood's going to keep running, but it's well below his lip. It's not going to be a problem.
Doctor saying to continue. The blood wiped, not all of it, as it's still bleeding. Now let's see if Jeff Monson now has a sense of urgency to just go in there and try to take down Fedor once and for all.
Now Monson's actually moving and avoiding that low kick. Might be a little too late, though. That leg is already trashed.
Trying to come in with that overhand right is Monson. Too far.
Yeah, there's no spring left in that leg.
Fedor, on the other hand, still as quick as ever.
There you go. Now he got closer to getting a hold of that leg. Actually shot and Fedor kick, but again, I think that leg is just going to be too far gone to be of any use.
But great job again by Fedor, anticipating that and splatting his body in a way that to be able to go ahead and let the bull rush of Monson be useless. Boy, some kind of heart though by Monson. Boy, this guy could take a shot.
Definitely. Fedor's still sticking to his game plan. You know, as hurt as Monson is, you know he wants to step in and just go nuts and try to finish him. But he's staying calm, he's staying busy, he's winning the fight, and he's hurting Monson.
The final seconds of the third and final round. Jeff Monson has taken a beating. It has been the combinations here by Fedor. Landing. Monson trying to go back down, trying to get a takedown, Jeremy.
Monson's picking it up. Fedor's picking it up a little bit, but Monson's not going to shoot. So Fedor's going to have to back off a little bit.
The face of Monson is a mess. Now there's blood on top of Fedor's head, and that's it. The Emperor is back. Fedor, the last Emperor Emelianenko, taking on Jeff Monson. And what he did was fight a very strategic fight, Jeremy, and give me your assessment of the fight.
Yeah, like I said, Monson was going to be at his best if he could take Fedor down and get on top of him, and Fedor knew that. And he took Jeff where he's weakest. He stayed on his feet. He stopped all the shots. He landed some good, hard, straight punches. And he really won the fight.
But you know, that left kick, that left that he kept repeatedly landing on the right thigh of Jeff Monson, that to me was the key.
Oh, absolutely.
And I think that was a plan that he had ahead of time to go ahead and do that, to fend off Jeff Monson.
Yeah, that's very possible. Kicking that leg and taking that out from under him is going to make it really hard for Jeff to be able to shoot and take him down, which was Jeff's, obviously, his game plan throughout the whole fight. So Fedor did a great job taking that leg out from under him.
But Jeremy, he never made the adjustment, though. You kept calling for that adjustment for Jeff Monson to make, to go ahead and fend off that kick, but he never did it, though.
Yeah, you know, sometimes people get set in their ways and they they don't change. You know, Jeff's a great grappler and a great wrestler, and he's always been able to just take people down pretty much at will, and lately he's been having a hard time doing that, so might just be a little stubborn and kind of stuck in his ways.
And again, what a great event here in Moscow at the beautiful sports complex at the Olympsky here in Moscow, Russia. And again, M1 Global. And these guys are all over the world now, with offices in St. Petersburg, Amsterdam, New York City, Washington, D.C., Los Angeles affiliates, in Kuala Lumpur, Seoul, Korea, Tokyo, and Paris. The M1 brand is all over the world, and this is the man that heads that brand, Fedor Emelianenko. Now we get Mike Markham, who's coming in to go ahead and give the official announcement.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner by unanimous decision in the red corner, Fedor Emelianenko.
Much to the delight of the crowd here in Moscow, Fedor Emelianenko now gets his 32nd win. And people making their way there. Before that, Vadim Finkelstein making his way into the ring to congratulate Fedor Emelianenko. Finally, his wife now coming into the ring. And there he is, Vladimir Putin, the man who himself has a red and white belt in Sambo, a very accomplished fighter himself during his KGB days. And for the people here in Moscow, a dream come true, the chance to go ahead and see their fighter here fighting before them and putting on an awesome performance as he took on Jeff Monson, and he took the right leg out of Jeff Monson, and finally after that worked his strikes and bloodied up Jeff Monson.
Yeah, definitely, like I said, Fedor did everything he wanted to do. Took that leg out from under him so Monson couldn't take him down and just beat him up.
So now we're going to get an interview now with Fedor Emelianenko. As you see now, the people now making their way into the ring. You see right there, that is Jeff Monson now leaving. And see, he's going to need help. That left leg, I mean the right leg, has been rendered helpless. And now here he is. The Prime Minister now shaking the hand of his good friend, fellow Sambo master.
Дорогие друзья, сегодня у всех любителей боевых искусств, у любителей боев без правил большой праздник. И этот праздник состоялся благодаря мужественным, открытым, настоящим мужчинам, которые приехали из 6 стран. Спасибо им большое. И мы все от души поздравляем Федора Емельяненко, настоящего русского богатыря.
Being congratulated right there. And again,
И не только потому, что он
dojo in
силен,
St. Petersburg.
не то что потому, что у него замечательные мышцы и реакция, а за его характер. По характеру он русский богатырь. Поздравляю тебя, Федя.
Большое вам спасибо, дорогие мои.
Thank you very much.
Слава Богу за эту победу.
Ever the humble man is the emperor.
Во славу Божью. Спасибо вам большое, спасибо вам за поддержку, за ваши молитвы, за все, за вашу любовь.
Thank you very much for your support, for everything that you've done. The emperor continues to reign over the world.
Если Господь Бог даст, конечно, буду биться, насколько мне сил хватит.
Fedor just wants to go home to his kids now. Taking his lovely wife. Breaks the 3 losses in a row streak. Gets his win he was coveting, looking for. It is his 32nd win of his illustrious and legendary career. The Emperor reigns while the Snowman is going to have a tough time walking home tonight, as he took a beating in his right leg, as Fedor Emelianenko executed the perfect fight plan for himself, and that is attacking that right leg and then showing his speed of hands and then that tremendous accuracy with his striking ability.
Yeah, definitely. He just worked well. He didn't get over anxious. He didn't make any mistakes. He just stayed busy and kept working.
So a great night of MMA fights for you tonight. I hope you've enjoyed it. It's a great night put on by M1 Global. And again, M1 Global doing the amazing things. And they are now the premier entity for discovering and developing the world's next generation of superstar fighters. And they've done a great job in bringing the very best in the world. And look at all the fighters they've had under their M1 umbrella. Fedor Emelianenko, of course, headlining the whole thing. Andre Arlovsky, Alexander Emelianenko, Guran Musashi, Alistair Overeem, Ben Roswell, Melvin Melvin, Roman Senstov, Steven Struve, and rising stars Shamil Zarov, Guran Burizishi, Alexander Samashki, just one after another. And I don't know if I got all those names right, but I gave it a heck of a shot. And Jeremy, again, to see an organization like this, you yourself who have gone through the rough way of going through your particular career, it's great to see a career. Now let's go back down to do a wrap-up here of this fight. Jeff Monson making his way, and that's probably the best he's ever walked, was at the very beginning of the fight. Fedor Emelianenko. In the corner with him is, of course, his brother. Alexander Emelianenko. His traditional routine, and the fight started with the accuracy of Fedor Emelianenko as a striker. Jeff Monson tried to take it to the ground, Jeremy, but he was not able to succeed. Yeah, Fedor just did a great job of stuffing those shots, reversing him, turning him over, and then stepping back up out of it. Monson again trying to get in his guard, trying to fend off the striking ability of Fedor Emelianenko, right hand. The first cut and the blood came from the nose of Monson, and then it was the lip. The lip looked like a filet mignon that you would pick at a restaurant. It was just hanging there. That's how severe the cut was. And it was from those shots by Fedor Emelianenko that produced the blood coming out of that lip. For Fedor, it just seemed like he just got through sweeping the floor. Yeah, he's got the same expression on his face before, after, and during every fight. Now these we're seeing are all strikes. What you're not seeing is the 27 kicks that I counted in the first round repeatedly. And there you see Fedor Emelianenko's wife enjoying this, but the 27 kicks that landed on the right thigh of Monson in that first round. And he didn't have the mobility after that first round. No, certainly not. He was going to have a hard time taking Fedor down already, and that leg certainly didn't help his cause. There's that sweep. And you see right there, just literally crumbling. That looked like a building being detonated and crumbling to the ground. Yeah, at that point, he just had nothing left. I'm sure every shot hurt. He wanted to get off that leg every single time he took the kick. He did a good job of staying in there, but eventually it was just too much for him. There you see his brother, Alexander Emelianenko, urging on his brother. They work out together, they look out, and now you see the blood just all over the chest. That was coming from the lip and the nose of Jeff Monson. That did not stop Fedor Emelianenko as he continued to register incredible punishment towards the anatomy of Jeff Monson. So this masters in psychology might wonder about what he should do now at the age of 40. But again, getting a fighter to quit seems to be the hardest thing to do. And Jeremy, you know that better than anybody. Yeah, definitely. I'm sure he'll go back and he'll get his leg healed up and he'll be looking to fight again. I can almost guarantee it. And there you see him being helped from the stage. And at the end, Vladimir